Hurricane Katrina. More like Hurricane Tortilla. I am having homosexual thoughts. I am having homosexual thoughts about Joe Biden and Donald Trump oiled up and shooting their load.
Every bitch can't be your son. Nikki, I didn't mean...
How could you say that to the Nicki Minette?
Nikki.
Absolutely. Let's get into it. Today I will be rating Converse's Pride collection. With that being said, this is my most popular series every year, and I would like to kind of shine a spotlight on what is going on in Gaza. I have the Gaza Emergency Fund linked in my bio. If you can donate anything, please do. If not, please share content. I am always reposting it. If you're looking for anything to share, I repost things on my Instagram and here on TikTok all the time. If not, if you could just share the link anywhere, that would be greatly appreciated. Now on to rating Pride collections. I feel like these shoes are like kind of cute. I like the stars. They do this like patch every single year, so like I've grown accustomed to that. Everything else though is a little bit weird and boring to me. First of all, they have this gradient motif throughout, and they have a lot of like, look, there's like pink up there that's like not really the pink on any flag other than maybe like the lesbian flag, but like it doesn't look like the rest of it is, so like I'm confused as to what all of the colors are actually supposed to represent here. I don't know, like a 7 out of 10. It's still cute. I really feel like the designers at this point have been like, oh my god, we've been doing this shit for 5 years. Like, I don't know what else you guys want. We've used all of our ideas. So at this point, they've just like copied a gradient from like a clip art and they just pasted it on these damn shoes. That's what like all of these are doing. And also, again, this gradient, it's very neon. This is not necessarily pride flag colors, which I feel like that's what people usually get a little frustrated about with Pride, is that it's not really visibly Pride. I don't really feel anything about these though, to be fair. I'll give it like an even 5 out of 10. Like it's fine. So I will say that they understand their audience by providing camp counselor shoes, okay? I feel like every queer person either wears this type of shit on a hike or they just have them because they have been a camp counselor. For me personally, the back is really weird though. It looks almost space-like and futuristic. It juts out like a Star Wars ship. I just like, there's something about the shape of this that makes me slightly uncomfortable. They remind me of those really, really chunky Filas, but they're not. These are like sandals, so I just don't really vibe with that. So I'll give these, like, again, a 5 out of 10. If I saw them on someone, I would not think that they're the ugliest thing ever. Like, in fact, I wouldn't even care, really. So this one's really funny to me because, as you can see on this side, it's pretty plain, you know. She's sparkly, she's silver, but she's like pretty normal. And then on this side, now you might have seen a TikTok with someone talking about this previously. and there are no delicate terms to say this, it looks like it looks just like it. It also looks like something that you would use during, and so I just, honestly, that is a huge part of queer culture, but I just really don't think that that's what Converse was going for. If they were, though, honestly, like, good for, like, a big company to be doing something like that. If you want to see my reactions to the rest of this collection, go ahead and click to part 2. There are more similar types like this, so you might want to stick around.
Wiener dog, how did you get so long? Wiener dog, come listen to my song.
She's taking pictures in the mirror. Oh my god, her skin's so clear. Tell her bring that over here. You need to see, I'll volunteer. Now she's smiling ear to ear. She's the headlights on the deer.
I just finished prepping 5 canvases. Why are they the colors of the lesbian flag, you might ask? Because I'm doing a pentaptic. I did have to look that word up because I did not know what the word for a 5 painting set was. So basically I'm going to do a 5 painting set where I make 1 painting for each color line of the lesbian flag. Now, normally the lesbian flag is 7 lines, but I'm choosing to do the condensed version because I'm coming off of almost 3 months of no painting whatsoever, and 5 paintings is already a lot, let alone 7. 7 is a lot. Now, these are just my, like, preliminary sketches, but we've got 1 painting for gender nonconformity, 1 for independent/community, 1 for unique relationships to womanhood, 1 for serenity, peace, love, and sex, and the last one for femininity. Now, I don't know how much of the actual painting process I'm going to film and, like, make videos of, but I'll be sure to post the finished result when I'm done with it, whenever it is that I'm done with it. I do have other painting projects that I really need to work on and I should be prioritizing, but because it's been so long since I've painted, I'm genuinely excited about this project, the most excited I've been to paint in a long time. I feel like I have to start this project and capitalize on that inspirational momentum to get me in the groove so that I can then work on the paintings that I, like, need to work on. But yeah, I'm really fucking excited. Happy Pride!
I want to talk about 2 creators really quick. My mutual Jory and Dylan Mulvaney, and you're going to see why in just a second. Dylan Mulvaney is a very successful trans woman on this app. Jory, no offense to Jory, is a semi-successful trans woman on this app, and the difference between them is one of them is white and rich, and the other is black and not. I don't know everything about Jory's financial status, but I'm telling you right now that she is not rich by any stretch of the imagination. Dylan Mulvaney has gotten on estrogen facial feminization surgery, met the president, bought a house, and was, like, on the face of beer cans for a little while there. And while she's faced a lot of transphobia, absolutely, because she's, like, massively known, she's also extremely successful. You don't just meet the president out of nowhere. Jory, through all of her transness and transitioning and everything she has done for people on this app, has not received really any of that. At all. She was on estrogen for a while and then only within, like, the past year-ish got her facial feminization surgery. All right. And that was because after gaining so much money for a trans organization, she was allowed to keep money that was very specifically and publicly said would go towards her facial feminization surgery, was allowed to keep that, and then got it. And you all are really upset with her. You all have treated her nothing but unfairly, especially after she got to go to Paris and propose to her girlfriend and got them something nice. After years of not being able to do that. I would love to have the reach of Dylan Mulvaney. I really would. I would love to have that amount of money and be that successful. I would love to be rich, white, and skinny, okay? But I'm not, and neither is Jory. And so what really upsets me right now is the double standard that we hold for trans people in this community. Y'all never want to hear it, but you treat white trans people so much better than you ever do the black counterparts within this community. And this is nothing against Dylan specifically. I am very happy for her success, but it is hurtful to see people hype up one person and then drag the other through the dirt. And this is not to say that Dylan does not face any form of transphobia or anything like that. Dylan definitely faces a lot of hate. In that same breath, you need to understand the reach and the difference in visibility between these two people, okay? And what Jory has very specifically done for the community across her entire time of being on this platform. It is just so disheartening to see y'all be so hateful towards a member of our community because of the color of her skin. That is deeply depressing, and you all need to do better. You need to apologize to Jory. Make her fucking day. I don't know, but what you all are doing to her right now, vile, disgusting. I don't know. I can have problems with people. I cannot agree with people personally say. I don't have to like people, but I will never go that far out of my way to make people feel miserable. And that is what you have done for Jory. Jory sat here when I was going through a really awful time in my life because of y'all and your lack of understanding towards things and the racism that was thrown towards me. We became mutuals, and through that, I've been able to be privileged with seeing so much of her inner thoughts and her transitions and what she's done. And in return, this is how y'all treat her. She's been nothing but kind and a vital community member, and this is how you all treat her? I don't even have the words for y'all. Just do better. Be better people. Change yourself. Genuinely. You're not great.
It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh.
How old do you think Daddy is?
42.
Oh, I mean, Dad is old. I think he's 7.
Yes, that's it. Yes, that's what you want to hear, isn't it? Yes, jump through the hoop.
Daddy's feet smell. Jackasses.
So, like, what are you into?
I eat, I sleep, and I train.
Today I was talking to my friend and she said, yeah, I was actually just at our old high school to drop off a binder for my brother. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea you had a trans brother. She had to drop off a binder. I'm gonna delete this account now.
Raising a glass to the gays and the bis and the trans and the girls and the big bald men. You better not assume my pronouns. You ain't got a clue what I feel inside. Shake my ass while I play Beyonce. You wanna come fuck me, then get in line. I'm a top shelf piece of ass. Don't touch me.
No one wants your opinion. Fuck you from your very, very mouth.
Yeah, it actually turns out that a lot of trans people identified as ace before they came out because it feels really gross to be sexualized as the gender you don't identify as. I thought I would... Hold on.
Another day, another Pride collection. Abercrombie & Fitch released their Pride collection and everyone was like spamming my comments telling me to check it out, so let's take a look. And I just want to highlight the fact that Abercrombie & Fitch is donating $400,000 to the Trevor Project. That amount alone is more than I've seen any company say that they will donate, and they also say that it's regardless of sales, which I think is really important, especially looking back at the previous years when companies either pulled their Pride collections or didn't make a lot of sales and their donations lacked because of that. They also go on to say that they've donated over $5 million to date to the Trevor Project. I love the Trevor Project, I love what they stand for, and I love that this company is doing that. Now let's take a look into their collection. This year, Abercrombie & Fitch went for a very crochet vibe style of clothing. It's also clothing that you can wear year-round that has subtlety of rainbows, but is very like festival bohemian vibes, and I'm obsessed. Starting off, this vest is iconic. As we all know, I'm obsessed with vests. This is a 10 out of 10, and I'm actually considering getting this because of how cute and subtle, and I can wear it year-round. Like, this is just incredible. Now, if you're not into vests but more into button-down style, they also have a crochet button-down. I love this. I love the subtlety of the rainbow. It is a little bit more rainbow-y than the vest is, but I think that this is iconic. I love this, 10 out of 10. If you're not into button-downs or vests, they also have it in a tank top. I actually like this tank top more than the vest. I think that this whole collection and how they made more of a clothing pride collection than just like rainbow out in your face, hey, I'm queer pride collection. I just think it's incredible. I love this, 10 out of 10. To go along with all of their crochet tops, they also did some bottoms. So this is the pants. I really, really like these. I like that they're plain, simple, but then they have the little rainbows at the bottoms. I think this is really cool for like Pride Parade. I think that they're like lightweight. They look nice for the summer, but also just like for a festival, if you're going out to a festival, I think that these would be great. I love them. If you're not interested in like a wide leg pant moment, they also do have these shorts. As far as I've seen, these don't include any like rainbow I'm gay kind of moment, but like they do have like the little rainbow tag, but these are really nice and simple, and by purchasing them you're also making a donation to the Trevor Project, so I really like that. I also really love this dress. This is something I totally would have worn when I was more femme back in like 2017 to 2019. I would have purchased this in an instant. It's not my vibe now, but I think that this is so cool and is like probably one of the best outfits in my opinion that you can choose for Pride if you want to go with a dress. I also want to highlight this tank top because I think that this is great for somebody who's out as trans, maybe in the closet as trans, but needs to be a little bit more discreet. Even though this tank top is called Sky Blue, this is the trans flag and I'm obsessed with it. It also came out with a cologne this year. I love the label on this. Also, it has sandalwood in it, which is one of my favorite scents to have on me. So like, I'm considering purchasing this. If anyone has purchased this or knows the scent of it, will you let me know if it smells good because I kind of want to buy it.
Excuse me, I have to publicly shame my cat for a second. He likes to play with the vibrator. He likes to knock it off the bedside table and bat it around on the floor. My son is a pervert.
Put your hand up if you're gay. Okay, now put your hand up if you're straight. None of you are working in my company. Why would you pick one when you can have both? What does that say about your ambition, your drive? Where are your freaking goals, man? Everyone in my company is bi, because bi's want it all. They're ambitious, they're hungry, they have their cake and they eat it too. And if you're not hungry, well then there's the door, muchacho. Stop wasting my time! So, let me rephrase the question. Who here is bi? That's what I thought. Okay.
Woke
Now that enough time has passed and it's Pride Month right now, I'm just making the formal announcement, just a PSA out there, that I'm reclaiming Boy Bye as a campy Pride masterpiece, because that's what it was. I see comments every once in a while now commenting being like, oh my god, I can't believe I listened to Boy Bye by Mad Psy back in like 2020. Like, it's so cringy. Shut the fuck up. It was the vibe at the time. Like, y'all bitches were discovering yourselves, and that's okay. And it's camp. It was camp. It was camp. You know what? This has just converted me into a Boy Bye defender for life. I used to think it was cringy too, and I used to like regret it and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have written that song. No, bitch, it was the vibe. And also, I personally am glad that I wrote that song, because I got that cringiness out of my system, and like it helped me figure myself out like sexually. You know what I mean? And the joke is on y'all at the end of the day, because that song paid off my college debt and is the reason why I didn't have to take student loans. So in conclusion, Boy Bye is a camp masterpiece, and y'all should go stream it this Pride Month. Mwah.
Mom brought me into the world. Sister taught me how to girl. Best friend coached me how to text the boy toy that I'm dating. I'm on SNL and you're not.
Regina, wait, I didn't mean for that to happen. Find out that everyone hates me? I don't care. Regina, please. Regina, stop! Do you know what everyone says about you? They say that you're a homeschooled jungle freak who's a less hot version of me.
How did you get past security? His fortress is impenetrable.
Door was unlocked.
Son of a bitch!
I just found his secret hideout.
How did she find my hideout? How did you find his hideout?
This is the only building in Metro City with a fake observatory on the roof.
Okay.
I could never choose to love another. Maybe one day I can learn to love you too.
Okay, fantastic news. I know that a lot of you were disappointed that there wasn't already an update when you first saw the video. I'm happy to tell you that I have officially finished all of the sketches. So all 5 of the paintings, I have a sketch ready for. I've even started working on one of the paintings. You guys want to see them? Really quick though, I want to talk about Razan. She is currently stuck in North Gaza with her family, and they have been trying to flee. They've been trying to raise money. They are starving. She is starving right now. I know that we can come together and help her out. This is the current stats of her GoFundMe. We're just over halfway there. I know that we're all really excited about these paintings that I'm working on, and I'm really excited to share them with you, and I really want to show them to you. What I'm going to do is for every $1,000 marker that we make towards Razan's goal, I will show you one of the sketches that I've completed and any further like painting that I've done on it, because like I said, I've already started on one of them. As soon as we hit 6,000, we only got like $500 to get there. As soon as we hit 6,000, I'll show one. 7,000, I'll show another one. 8,000, you know, so on and so forth. I think one of the main things that is making me and some of y'all as excited for this painting project to take off is the feeling of community that we get from it. Being able to see art being made about an aspect of your identity is really cool, and it gives you that sense of community, and that sense of community is fantastic. We need to pivot part of that sense of community to helping Razan and helping out Palestinians, because they need our help right now. And while it might not seem like we can do much, especially, you know, if you don't have the funds to give, I get it. But what you can give is your time. You can give your time and you can give your energy, and you can literally just help me by pressing all these buttons over here. I fully plan on donating all of the money that I make from the TikTok Creator Fund from my original video and any replies that I've made since. I'm hoping that I can contribute, and I would love your help in assisting with that, because like I said, just pressing these buttons, that helps me out so much. And in the end, you get to see some cool paintings. At least I think they're really cool. Like, they're pretty cool. So do what you can. Let's help out, because we can.